realizing that blue is not the true color of the sky. It didn't happen after eating a lot of spinach like Popeye, because vegetables aren't healthy, as doctors certify. It was after I learned why. It's essential to eat wild herbs to detoxify my body contaminated with pesticides. I still can't see another dimension, nor can I see my final destination. But now I can see the true reality thanks to better filtration. I can see better after clearing the fog from my vision. I can hear better using noise reduction. I can pay more attention by minimizing distractions. And I can think more deeply by limiting superficial information. Opening the third eye as the comprehension of our perception. I know it's dangerous to know too much. The truth is so radioactive that it can kill you with a single touch. But it's also dangerous if you don't know enough, because the walk of life can be very tough for those who are filling their brain with crappy stuff. You can prevent problems by using a condom. Knowledge accumulates and remains at the bottom. It's worth spending a lot of energy on wisdom, because it's the only way you can obtain true freedom. I'm convinced that we don't have free will. Your choice will be limited if you have to pay the bills, and if you can't find a job due to lack of skills. You can change your reality by taking illegal pills. The world you'll see under its effect won't be real. We make decisions based on how we feel. It depends on what you eat as a meal, and depends if that food harm or heal. You could be guided by parasites. Their number is huge but finite. The balance of microbes in your gut must be just right. They secrete emotional chemicals that are affected by sunlight, and you'll be persuaded to have sex with somebody else at night. A fixed reality does not exist. There'll always be a different point of view from a feminist. Not matter if a man strokes her cheek with a palm or a fist. Insects and animals perceive the world differently, but their preferences don't appear as prominently. Human preference is the same, inherently. But there is so much diversity, because we perceive the world differently. We rely primarily on our visual sense. But our eyes are the least sensitive organ among the five senses. It can be deceived if pictures are shown in sequences, because the brain supplements the dull image by experience. That's why there are so many prejudices as a consequence. Even sophisticated people don't value what they obtain. They choose based on the aesthetics of the container and not for what it contains. They prefer a fancy bottle of soda that used to contain cocaine, instead of a simple bottle containing vintage wine. There would be no discrimination if all humans were blind. Our ears can detect if someone is behind. We can appreciate food in the dark if smell and taste are combined, but we can't know what's in someone's mind if we don't look at their eyes. The rich travel the world with their private jet, but they can't travel back in time to fix their regrets, because the time machine hasn't been invented yet. They can't go to the moon even if they can buy a ticket, because no spacecraft can take them there yet. NASA showed footage filmed on a set, but it was denied by the Soviets. How can you confirm that what paleontologists say is correct? How can you say that what astronomers say can't be incorrect? How can you be sure that God or our Creator is perfect? A mad scientist can create a mini-universe in a laboratory. Viruses and bacteria will consider him a god in their reality. Who can disprove that we aren't viruses living in a small galaxy, created and tested in a higher dimension laboratory? Who can disprove that time doesn't exist in another reality? Who can prove that we can change our destiny? Who can be sure that we could still be funny, enjoying life in the middle of this century, and didn't go extinct before 2050?